Tim, thank you.
You are not allowed in my house. He is not allowed in my house. This is not his house. This is not his house.
Tonight, we are taking a closer look at this dramatic body camera video showing a confrontation between a police lieutenant, his estranged wife, and a local businessman who she was seeing.
Lieutenant Robert Sasser repeatedly threatened to kill her and the man from the video. A month after this video, on June 28th, police say Sasser opened fire, leaving all three of them dead. And now, On Your Side's Ken Amaro says a local domestic violence crisis center claims the video proves the system failed these victims.
That's correct, Anthony. I spoke with community experts who deal with domestic violence. One person told me watching the video was incredibly sad and heartbreaking. Another said, "We think two people died needlessly and they did not have to die."
Can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, we're married.
Okay.
She's over here with another man. She lives here.
Now, in the May 13th police video, body cam video, we see a jealous and angry police lieutenant. We also hear his scared and estranged wife worried about preferential treatment.
Can't speak for
Well,
that.
is there a reason why he's not going to jail?
Look at the door. I think I already walked through all that. I think I've got enough experience. Well.
Teachable moment for law enforcement in identifying the signs of domestic violence and taking them seriously.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus because those officers put their lives on the line every day for all of us, and they always are attempting to make the best judgment call they know how. Sometimes the calls are tough, and sometimes they don't get every piece of the call right, and I'm hoping that when they go back and see what's happened and look at this video, that they will see that there is a training opportunity here.
Now, I reached out to the police chief and was told he had no comment until the Georgia Bureau of Investigation completes its investigation into what happened and how it was handled. Jason Clark, the attorney for John Hall, one of the victims, said, "I think the police should have done something." Back to you.
Ken Amaro, thank you so much, Ken. And we want to remind you that if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, there are resources out there that you can turn to for help. Here in Jacksonville, you can call the Hubbard House. We have the number right there, 354-3114. You can also call the Florida Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-500-1119. We have that information on firstcoastnews.com as well.